I'll get it for you. Back in a minute.
While down there, he comes across Angelica again, as the two seem to, hit it off, I guess.
I was too busy looking for someone. Now that I've found her, I'm not going to let her get away from me again.
Now get in the bag before I stab you repeatedly! So, even though they share a whopping 7 sentences with each other, they know they are destined for one another. William asks if he'll see her at the reception that night. But there's one tiny problem. Angelica has nothing to wear. Luckily, one of the passengers has an outfit for her to borrow. Just like that other movie!
I haven't worn this since my poor Francis took me to the opera for the first and last time.
I'm lying, of course. I stole it. Meanwhile, we cut to the animals, who seem to be getting into more trouble, as they search for that blue locket that Angelica lost that doesn't in any way resemble... Oh, fuck it. You know the drill. It's incredible how much these animals have no defining character. In fact, they barely even talk. They just make random grunts and sounds half the time. So they get the locket back and return it to its rightful owner, just in time for her to be the belle of the ball. For some reason, they have a flashback to all the times they've been together. Yeah, all 2 of them. So as you can imagine, there's not much to really show in this flashback. In fact, aren't we already in a flashback? Did Angelica, while rowing on the boat, suddenly flash back to William's flashback while she was flashing back? It's like this movie has ADD. Didn't the animators have any Ritalin?
I've been waiting all my life for a moment as happy as this. No, you know nothing about me.
The first sensible thing said in this movie.
Nothing you could tell me could prevent me from loving you.
I'm a man. Whoop, gotta go.
And please don't ask me where my green gloves went. I'm sure they'll just magically appear in the next scene.
Angelica!
Oh, there they are.
So the animals go back down below to celebrate the fact that there's nothing to celebrate.
If you're feeling blue stuff, there's something that you can do stuff. Dust off your dancing shoe stuff and look fiesta with mucho gusto. Same old thing, day in, day out. You're looking for something new stuff. You rack your brain to try and figure out what could you possibly do stuff.
Lo tan dicho, this plot is muy stupido. It makes absolute no sense. This song is muy racisto.
Arriba!
Join the party.
We don't take food from strangers. Stupid dog. What am I saying? You look more like a bat.
So, I know what you're thinking. What's taking that iceberg so long anyway?
There's an iceberg right in our path.
Ah, there it is. Just pray to God it doesn't have a song to sing too. So the ship starts sinking, as this constant use of the same scenes played over and over indicates, as the brave, fearless crew tries to get rid of all the water with buckets. Are you fucking serious? Even Gilligan wouldn't do something so stupid! Look at this. They're not even throwing the water overboard. They're just throwing it at the ship. What the hell? Hey everybody, it's a splash fight! Oh, I'm gonna get you wet. Come on. You're gonna get splashy splashy. So William goes down to the lower quarters to get his beloved Angelica. But as we all know from history, the third-class passengers are trapped down below, unable to escape. Oh, that's nice. You just ripped through pure metal like it was a waffle. So the two are reunited as they try to get out on one of the lifeboats.
All right, women and children only.
Go on, we'll be together again soon, I promise.
I might be a little deadish when you see me. I hope that doesn't bother you. So Angelica manages to get off on one of the lifeboats as she watches in horror the sinking of innocent humanity. But at least they're not above inserting a little humor into this situation.
Those horrible creatures are making faces at me!
Well, maybe you're bothering them. Sit over here.
Hilarious! Makes me totally forget that hundreds of people are drowning and freezing to death. This is the funny, horrendous sinking movie. So we cut back to the Titanic as we see young William starting to break a window. Why is he doing that? We saw clearly before there's a door he can exit out of. Maybe he just hates poorly constructed glasswork.
How dare they use casement window designs? It's so last century!
So William escapes the evil window as he grabs a small child to protect while the ship finally sinks into the abyss. And just how bad is this horrible sight? It actually makes the Dalmatians cry. No! Not the Dalmatians! I'll take the deaths of all the men, women, and children, but a single tear down a puppy dog's face? That's simply too much! You know, for kids!
Help! There's a child here!
Ah, yes, because as history clearly tells us, all the lifeboats came back to rescue the passengers. God, this is so educational.
Hang on, we can save him too!
Good lord, the movie's trying to drag him down with it!
But there is some good news on this maiden voyage of death. It turns out that Angelica has finally found her real mother. On the same fucking boat within the same fucking ship. What are the odds?
I hope you understand that neither I nor your father wanted to give you up.
I never thought you'd abandoned me.
You just leave me behind with no way to contact or locate you for the rest of my life. That's what a real mother would do. But what about poor William? Did he survive the fatal sinking?
It looks like someone in the water.
There's a body out there. He's trying to get nearer. It's not him.
Move along, leave him for the fishies. Well, at least the animals made it out alive. Good, the survivors are gonna need something to eat on their way back to shore. Oh look, the dolphins are helping them out too. This is the happiest of God's slaughters ever. What's that, Flipper? The Titanic is sinking? Well, you better go help them, shouldn't you? It's okay, everything will be fine now that Flipper's on the case.
Flipper, Flipper, faster than lightning.
Look, over there.
William?
Oh no! We're so close to William, and yet we're running out of animation! Throw all the other clips from the movie together! Quickly, go, go, go! Use all that stock footage! Use it to all your might!
Ah, cutting corners has saved us again.
William! Darling, it's me, Angelica.
Ah! She's turned into a Rorschach test!
Hello. Sorry I took so long.
So William and Angelica get back together as they kiss in front of the sunrise. Oh, how charming.
Wait a minute, where are you going? The movie isn't over yet. Don't you want to know what happened to everybody?
I kind of assumed they drowned.
Hortense and Bernice marry Kirk and Dirk, who are gloatingly thinking they got it made. And here we have the ecstatic newlyweds Angelica and William, together with Mother Nanny Jenny, Victoria, and the grandchildren, and the Dalmatians and their children. Well, here's hoping they'll all live happily ever after. See you soon.
Happily ever after? What the hell's wrong with you? This isn't a postcard, it's the sinking of the fucking Titanic! If you want to be really faithful, you would have said...
Kirk and Dirk got married to the evil stepsisters. William and Angelica married as well as adopted the two Dalmatians, and over 1,500 people died in one of the world's largest and most tragic disasters. See you soon!
Where did this movie come from? What idiotic brain mash could so effectively miss the tragic center of the Titanic disaster? My guess is somebody just saw the James Cameron blockbuster and didn't realize it was based on a real tragic event. They probably just thought it was a fairy tale. So they put their half-assed version together thinking to themselves, you know what this collection of human misery needs? A rapping dog. There's a reason so many people don't believe this movie exists, because quite frankly, we don't want to believe it exists. It's so horrible that we as human beings don't want to believe that we created it. And with the help of Mr. Alcohol here, I might just be able to make that dream come true. I'm a nostalgia critic, I remember it, so you don't have to. Oh, yes, destroy that memory.